Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to Story Club. When I think about frogs, I usually think about the leopard frogs that I used to catch when I was a kid. But there are many different kinds of frogs all over the world, with some pretty cool and sometimes deadly adaptations. Today we're going to be reading Frogs. If you have your own copy, go ahead and grab it now so you can read along with us. Frogs by Elizabeth Carney. Splash, splish, splash. What is that sound? What is hopping and jumping around? What loves to swim? What loves to eat bugs? It's a frog. Can you hop like a frog? Frogs live all over the world, except Antarctica. Frogs usually live in wet places. They like rivers, lakes, and ponds. But some frogs live in trees. Some even live in the desert. Frogs can be found all over the world. Wherever they live, that's their habitat. Croak. Look at this frog croaking. Some frogs' throats puff up when they make sounds. Each type of frog makes its own sound. The coqui frog is named after the sound it makes. It sounds like coqui. This frog is the size of a quarter. Even small frogs make loud noises. Frogs make different sounds for different reasons. Sometimes it's to warn other frogs of danger. Sometimes it's to call to frogs nearby. This frog lives around noisy waterfalls. Other frogs would not be able to hear its calls, so it dances instead. It sticks out one leg and then the other. Can you dance like a frog? Frog food. What is a frog's favorite food? Usually it's insects. Frogs eat dragonflies and crickets and other bugs. Some frogs eat bigger animals like worms and mice. The American bullfrog even eats other frogs. What's that pink flash? It's how a frog catches bugs. It shoots out its long, sticky tongue at a passing bug. The frog pulls the bug into its mouth. If your tongue were as long as a frog's, it would reach to your belly button. Every size and color. Frogs can be many different sizes. The smallest frog is as big as a fingernail. The largest is as big as a rabbit. Frogs can be different colors too. Some are green or brown. Others have stripes or spots. Frogs can be red, yellow, or orange. They can even be bright blue. Watch out! These colorful frogs may look pretty, but watch out. These frogs have poison in their skin. Their bright colors warn enemies not to eat them. This little frog is only an inch long. Its name is Terribilis, which means the terrible one. How did it get its name? By being the most deadly frog of all. One Terribilis has enough poison to kill 20,000 mice. Frog babies. All frogs, even the Terribilis, have mothers. Mother frogs lay eggs. When the eggs are ready, out pop the tadpoles. Tadpoles are baby frogs, but they don't look like frogs yet. Tadpoles have tails. They live only in water. Tadpoles grow up to be frogs. At first, they breathe underwater with gills. Second, they grow lungs for breathing air. Then they grow legs for hopping and swimming. In 3 months, they lose their tails. It's time to hop out of the water. Toads are frogs too. What's the difference between toads and frogs? Toads are a type of frog. Frogs spend most of their lives around water. Toads spend more time on dry land. Their bodies are built for where they live. All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. Just think about that for a second. The next time you're outside and you see a green or brown frog, go ahead and pick it up. They're pretty cool to look at. Just make sure that you're careful so you don't hurt them. And you should always make sure that your hands are wet, or at least cover them in a little bit of moist soil, so you don't dry out the frog's skin. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Until next time, keep reading.